Before proceeding further in the concept of photosynthesis in Mahabharata, first let's examine the shloka from Mahabharata from Ban Parva, third section, where it says, Nisiktas Chandra Tejobhi Shuyatehe Jagatorabhi Oshadhya Shadrasa Medhyastad Annam Praninam Bhuvihi Evam Bhanumayam Hyannam Bhutanam Pranadharanam Nathoyam Sarvabhutanam Tasmatam Saranam Brajaha, which translates that with the moon infused by its light, the sun energized the plant with six tastes, six different tastes: bitter, sweet, salt, and bitter, sweet, salt, hot. It's called sodras. Uh, I'm not sure how they translate it exactly in the English, but it says Tito, Gulio, Torro, Amilo, Piro. Sour is Amilo and Piro, and Nonilo. So these are salt and all these six different tastes. So it says, with the moon infused by its light, the sun energized the plant with six tastes, which constitute the food for all living beings on the earth. Thus, the food that supports the life of creatures is filled with the solar energy, and the sun is father of all living things. Therefore, seek protection from the sun god. This is actually prayer to the sun. So this actually, I just wanted to mention this because it's in this Mahabharata Ban Parva, it's explained about photosynthesis from in Atharva Veda, the few places there in Vedic literature. It's explained so nicely about the photosynthesis process. So photosynthesis is the miraculous process by which green plants harness the energy of sunlight to create sustenance, finds its root not only in modern scientific discourse but also in the ancient wisdom of Vedic scriptures, Vedic literature. The Veda reproaches of profound knowledge, actually offering insights into the intricate workings of nature, including the transformative power of photosynthesis. In the vast expanse of Vedic literature, we can see the reference to vital role of plants in sustaining life around. In Mahabharata, as we mentioned in the shloka, the Mahabharata, it's a book that dated back at least few millennia. Poetically, it describes how sun rays, under the guidance of divine providence, energize the plant, and which in turn become the source of nourishment for all the beings in the earth. This in poetic portrayal underscores the deep reverence ancient culture held on the intricate balance of nature, actually. And also the Rishi Parashar, often revered as the father of botany, provide remarkable insights into the plant psychology, actually, including their ability to synthesize their own food through pigments. So actually, it's Rishi Parashar who initially talked about these things. His ancient wisdom recorded over at least 2 millennia. It's recorded at least 2 million, 2,000 years back. Although the we believe in Vedic literature are eternal, so although even in the written form it was recorded 2 millennia ago, foreshadows the scientific understanding of photosynthesis that would emerge centuries later, actually, that emerged after few centuries later. So as we go deeper into the this study of Vedic wisdom, we encounter actually the profound discussion on the plant morphology and anatomy, especially in Atharva Veda. In particular, dwells in the diverse form of functions of plants, offering from in descriptions that resonates very much with modern botanical science. The meticulous observation captured in these scriptures reflect an acute awareness of intricate structures and growth patterns of the plants, even. So central to the process of this photosynthesis is the remarkable pigment chlorophyll, essential of light energy. So Vedic scriptures, with the reverence of natural world, acknowledge the pivotal role of chlorophyll in tapping sunlight and initiating the alchemical process of transformation. It is through this pigment that plants, akin to alchemists of the natural world, that actually transmit light energy into the life sustaining elixir of glucose. The photosynthesis process, as elucidated in the Vedic literatures, unfolds in the symphony of stages. It's orchestrated with very much precision, very much precise. From the absorption of photons by the chlorophyll to the splitting of water molecules and the synthesis of glucose, every step is imbued with cosmic significance. The Calvin cycle, akin to divine dance of atom and molecules, manifest the inherent intelligence of nature's design actually. In the shrine of sanctuaries of Vedic wisdom, we find not only poetic celebration of nature's marvels, but also practical insights on how into the factors influencing the process of photosynthesis. Reference to the temperature, light intensity, water availability, and carbon dioxide concentration underscore the interconnectedness of environmental factor in shaping the rate of this sacred process. In Vedic scriptures, it's also called the sacred process because it's for the service of entire living entity. So the profound importance of photosynthesis this reverberates through the age, transcending scientific inquiry to embody the spiritual truth actually. It is the sacred convent between the plant kingdom and the cosmos, testament to the divine harmony inherent in all creation. As we contemplate in the intricate tapestry of life, we heed the timeless wisdom of the Veda, wherein lies the key to unlocking the mysteries of photosynthesis and our interconnectedness with the wave life actually. So central to this concept of photosynthesis in Vedic scriptures, so we can see actually the pigment chlorophyll revered in the Vedic scripture of its role in tapping sunlight and initiating the transformative process. The stage of photosynthesis, as mentioned in Vedic literatures, mirror modern scientific descriptions, underscoring the timeless nature of this secret process. Moreover, these environmental factors such as temperature, light intensity, water availability, and carbon dioxide concentration actually mentioned in Vedic literatures find resonance with the contemporary research on photosynthesis as per modern findings also. Just going through this thing, this in Shastra we can see that in Vedic literatures we can see that this process of photosynthesis even is explained to the students in Gurukul when they teaching the Niti Shastra or the moral values. They teach that students they should be the humble and tolerance, and example is given they should be humble than the blade of grass and tolerance than the tree. So humble than the blade of grass, we can understand easily that everyone steps on the grass and they are very humble. They just, when somebody put feet on them, they just go down to the ground, and when somebody lifts, they come to their original form. Now being the tolerance than the tree, it's explained that tree they give everything to other, they never enjoy anything for themselves. It's like trees, they from the tree we getting the life giving oxygen, life sustaining oxygen we getting from the trees, we getting fruits from the trees, food from the trees, we getting firewood from the trees, we getting construction materials from the trees, we getting papers from the trees. Basically whatever we getting shade in the heat from the tree. So water is being preserved because of the tree, we getting the natural this underground water because of the trees. So our farms and everything are protected by the trees, otherwise there will be landslide and floods. So we're getting everything from the trees, and at the end a person goes and he starts chopping that tree, and when he gets tired he sits below that same tree and he starts enjoying the chilled water. So even at that time tree doesn't deny to give the shade from the heat to that person. It's so tolerant. So it says that tree which gets minerals from the land through its root, and who gets the sunlight from the sun and moon, who get taste from the sun and moon, who get taste from the moon, and prepare a food for itself, but instead of enjoying by the self, it serves to the entire creation. That tree is being chopped off, and still a person is while chopping, when it gets tired, or gets tired by the scorching sunlight, then what they do is they sit just below, the tree, the shade of that same tree. So they are enjoying that shade from the same tree. So what does this means? This is actually a moral story to teaching kids to be moral, but still there is very deep principle of photosynthesis explained in itself, saying that minerals it get from the roots, from the ground, and it gets taste from the moon, get light from the sun, and there's so many things it's explained there. So actually that's the process, photosynthesis process we are learning nowadays. So it's actually, even although we are learning the moral values, still we have deepen in the root of the science which we studying in contemporary world, actually in this modern world. So it's explained there. For to know the details, we have to go quite deep in this research. Actually, those who are interested in like this sort of research, there is a website we are running currently. It's called www.origin, O-R-I-G-I, and origin, O-F, of S-C-I-E-N-C, science.com, originofscience.com. We actually putting different like this sort of research in that website. You can go visit that site and further try to find out, and you can even send your articles based on these things, so we can publish them in our platform. Hare Krishna.